Yo, what's good, y'all? It's your boy AJ, and I'm the co-host of Hip Hop Vibes, the podcast. Now, normally, me and my co-host Nick Neighbours will go live or at least post a video like every 2 weeks, every other Friday on YouTube, Twitch, Facebook, whatever. But as you can see, instead of 2 weeks, we're 3 weeks removed from our last post. That's because, life happens. Me and him were both mad busy. Both went out of town. He had family stuff to deal with. I was out of town at a networking event out in Philly. Speaking of which, big shout out to Head Nurse in Charge for their first con, an HNIC con. This con was just amazing for anybody that's a content creator, whether it's podcast, webcast, or even if you just have a black business in general. You know what I'm saying? Crochet, you make costumes, or you make like skincare products. If you have any type of content, if you have any type of business that you do, this is the con for you. Like, I definitely met mad people there. I did a lot of networking that I know will help grow as a person as well as my business and my podcast and all the other stuff that I do. It's definitely worth it, man. Like I said, big shout outs to Head Nurse in Charge. Congrats on a very wonderful event, and I'm ready for next year. But yeah, as I was stating earlier, we weren't able to go live or post a video last week due to, us being out of town and all that good shit. But I will be dropping this album review today, and then we will be going live next week. So speaking of album reviews, the album that I'm going to be reviewing is Shawnna's Block Music. For those who don't remember who Shawnna is or don't even know who Shawnna is, I'm going to give you a brief little background about who she is real quick. So Shawnna was born on January 3rd, 1978. Team Capricorn. She's the daughter of blues musician Buddy Guy, so she's basically been around music her entire life. She would break into the industry when she formed the duo Infamous Syndicate along with fellow female rapper Latifah. They would drop one album back in 1999, Chasing the Game, unfortunately being dropped from their label that following year. However, Shawnna would end up meeting Ludacris and would later sign with Disturbing the Peace that same year, becoming the first lady of DTP. She would be featured on several of Ludacris' songs such as What's Your Fantasy, P-Poppin', Stand Up, and Get the Fuck Back. During her time with Disturbing the Peace, she would drop 2 solo albums. The first one being Worth the Wait in 2004, and the second one being Block Music in 2006. The latter of which I will be reviewing. Block Music would drop on June 6, 2006, so it recently just celebrated its 16-year anniversary. The leading single, Getting Some, would become her first platinum song as a solo artist. The album had many memorable features such as Lil Wayne, Too Short, Ludacris, Bobby Valentino, 8Ball MJG, Buddy Guy, and several others. I first listened to the album probably a couple of weeks ago, and this is a very solid album. Like, it was really very well put together. The lyrical content was there, her delivery was on point, her flow was amazing. You could definitely tell that she's from the Midwest, but you could also tell there was some down south influence as well. Another thing about this album is that it's very diverse. Like, you got your club banger like Getting Some and the Getting Some remix. You got your slow jam song like Take It Slow. You got your personal songs like Can't Break Me and Chicago. You got your storytelling songs like Roll With Me. Then you got your smooth tracks like Hit the Back and Slide In. Overall, I would rate this album a smooth 7.5 out of 10. It's definitely a solid project. It's a shame that the label didn't put much effort in promoting this album. Rumor has it that once Bobby Valentino signed with the label, they focused all their attention on him and of course Ludacris. So all the rest of the artists basically took a back seat to him. But yeah, definitely check out this album, Shawnna's Block Music. Definitely worth listening to. Hopefully you enjoy my little mini album review. I try to keep my album reviews like real brief. If you like what you heard, go ahead, hit that subscribe button, leave a like, comment, tell a friend, all that good shit. Also follow me on IG and TikTok at A-Tone Productions. That's A_Tone_Productions. That's where I post all my daily hip-hop facts. Follow me on Twitter at Hip Hop Vibes, hip_hop_vibes. I'm more interactive on Twitter, so if you want to have a legit conversation with me, hit me up on Twitter. Also follow my boy Nick Neighbours on IG. That's Nick Neighbours Pride. That's Neighbours with you, by the way. All links are going to be in the description, so make sure y'all go in that description box and just subscribe and follow to everything. With that being said, I'm your boy AJ, and this is Hip Hop Vibes, the podcast. Catch y'all next week.